Chapter 2, More in Word 2016. Sam, I am sure that by now you are familiar with MS Word window.
Yes, I now know some of the basic commands.
Okay, then name 2 basic commands and their keyword shortcuts.
Making the text bold, its keyboard shortcut is Ctrl+B. Copying the text, its keyboard shortcut is Ctrl+C.
Well done!
Tech goals.
Understand how to format a page in Word. Learn about page margins, page size, and orientation. Learn how to find and replace text in Word. Understand the use of mini toolbar. Learn how to create and modify styles in Word. Do you know that you can lay out the page and the text in columns in Word to create different layouts? Let us learn how to create the different layouts in Word 2016. You must have heard your teacher say the word or must have read the term default. All application programs have some built-in settings that are automatically selected by the programmer. These settings are known as default settings. These settings are predefined in the software, but you can change some of them anytime you want. Page formatting. Page formatting means making a page visually more attractive by arranging the layout of the page. In Word 2016, page formatting options are in the Layout tab. Click on the Layout tab. Margins. We can define margin as the blank space between written or printed matter and all the 4 edges of a page. In Word 2016, the default margin for top, bottom, left and right is 1 inch. We need to create brochures or banners in Word. So, the page size for these is different from the page layout of a normal letter. To change the page size, you have to change the page margins. Follow these steps to change the page margins. Step 1. Click on Layout tab. Step 2. Click on Margins button in the Page Setup group. Step 3. A drop-down menu opens. Select the margin you want to apply to your page. The default margin is normal. Step 4. You can also change the margins as per your requirement. To do so, click on Custom Margins option from the drop-down menu. Step 5. A Page Setup dialog box opens. Change the top, left, right and bottom margins. Step 6. Click OK button. The page appears with the new margins. Setting margins using ruler bars. We can also change the margins from the ruler bars. To set the margins using ruler bars, click on View tab. Click the checkbox before Ruler in the Show group. The vertical and horizontal rulers are visible. Left margin, top margin, horizontal ruler, right margin, vertical ruler, bottom margin. Tech scoop. Always save your document before formatting. You can use the undo command to undo any change you have done. The shaded part of the horizontal and vertical rulers is the margin. To change the margins, place the mouse pointer on the margin border. The pointer will change to a double-headed arrow. This is also known as the margin marker. Drag the pointer to increase or decrease the margin. Changing the page orientation. We can define page orientation as the direction in which the text or image on a page is printed. There are two types of page orientations in Word: landscape and portrait. The default orientation in Word is portrait. In landscape orientation, the text or image is placed along the length of the paper. In portrait orientation, the text or image is placed along the width of the paper. See the given screenshots to understand the difference in the two orientations. Changing the orientation of the whole document. Follow these steps to change the orientation of a page. Step 1. Click on Layout tab. Step 2. Click on Orientation button in the Page Setup group. Step 3. Choose Portrait or Landscape from the drop-down menu. Or you can change the page orientation from the Page Setup dialog box. To open the Page Setup dialog box, click on the dialog box launcher of the Page Setup group. In the Page Setup dialog box, click on Margins tab to change the page orientation, changing the orientation of a part of the document. You can also change the orientation of a part of the document. To do so, select the text that you want to appear in a different orientation from the rest of the document. Step 1. Click on the dialog box launcher of the Page Setup group. Step 2. In the Page Setup dialog box, click on Margins tab. Step 3. Click on the orientation you want to apply to the selected text. Step 4. In the Apply to box, choose Selected Text. The orientation is applied to the selected text. Setting paper size. Word gives us the option of many standard paper sizes. The default size is letter. To change the paper size, follow the following steps. Step 1. Click on Size button in the Page Setup group of Layout tab. Step 2. Choose a paper size you want for your document. The standard size is A4. Or you can change the paper size from the Page Setup dialog box. To open the Page Setup dialog box, click on the dialog box launcher of the Page Setup group. In the Page Setup dialog box, click on Paper tab. To change the size, click on the Paper Size drop-down arrow. Inserting a page break. You can insert a page break to end the page after a certain section of text. A page break means ending a page manually. Follow these steps to insert a page break in your document. Step 1. Click at the place where you want to insert the page break. Step 2. Click on Insert tab. Step 3. Click on Page Break in Pages group. Keyboard shortcut. The shortcut key to insert page break is Ctrl plus Enter key. Rapid move. Open my Word document that you have created. Change the orientation and paper size. Column formatting. Have you observed that in some books, newspapers, magazines, etc., the text is laid out in 2 or more columns? You can also lay out text in your Word document in many columns. Follow these steps to lay out the text in columns. Step 1. Select the text you want to lay out in columns. Step 2. In the Layout tab, click on Columns in Page Setup group. Step 3. Choose the number of columns from the drop-down menu. Step 4. Clicking on More Columns option opens the Columns dialog box. Step 5. You can choose the number of columns from the Presets section. Or you can type a number in the Number of Columns box. Step 6. Click on the check box before Equal Column Width to get the columns of equal width. Step 7. If you do not want equal columns, type the width of each column in the width box. Type the spacing between two columns in the spacing box. Step 8. If you want to insert a line between the columns, click on the Line Between checkbox. Step 9. If you want only selected text to appear in columns, in the Apply to drop-down box, choose Selected Text. Step 10. Click OK button. The selected text is layout in columns. Find and replace text. In MS Word, Find command is used to search for a word or words in a document. The Replace command is used to replace a specific word or text in a document. Find text. Follow the given steps to find a word or text in a document. Step 1. Click on Home tab, Editing group, Find tool. Step 2. A navigation pane appears on the left side of the window. Step 3. Type the word that you want to search in the text box. Step 4. All the occurrences of the word are highlighted in the document. Here we have searched for the word India. So, all the words which match the searched word get highlighted. See the given picture. Step 5. A preview of all the sequences or sections of text which contain the selected word appear in the navigation pane. See the given picture. Step 6. Click on the result to go to that search item in the document. Replace text. The steps to find a specific word or words in a document and replace it with other word or words are given below. Step 1. Click on Home tab, Editing group, Replace tool. Step 2. A Find and Replace dialog box appears. The Replace tab is selected by default. Step 3. Type the word to be searched in the Find What box. Step 4. Type the word to replace it with the Replace With box. Step 5. Click on Find Next button. If the word is in the text, it will get highlighted. Do one of the following actions. Clicking on Find Next button moves to next occurrence of the word without replacing it. Clicking on Replace button will replace the current searched word with the text in the Replace With box. Clicking the Replace All button replaces all the occurrences of the word with the text in the Replace With box. Step 6. Repeat the above steps till all the words have been replaced in the document. Step 7. A message box appears. Click OK. Step 8. Click on Close button to close the Find and Replace dialog box. Keyboard shortcut. The keyboard shortcut to find text is Ctrl plus F. The keyboard shortcut to replace text is Ctrl plus H. Mini toolbar. Mini toolbar is a small context toolbar which contains the commonly used text editing tools in the ribbon. As soon as you select a word or some text, the mini toolbar appears. It also appears when you place the pointer in a word and right-click on it. All tools in the mini toolbar are given below. 1. Font type. You use it to change the font of your text. 2. Font size. You use it to change the font size of your text. 3. Increase font size. You use it to increase the font size of your text. 4. Decrease font size. You use it to decrease the font size of your text. 5. Format painter. You use it to apply the existing text formatting to the text at multiple places. 6. Styles. You use it to apply different styles to your text from the style gallery. 7. Numbering. You use it to create a numbered list. 8. Bullets. You use it to create a bulleted list. 9. Font color. You use it to change the color of the font of your text. 10. Text highlight color. You use it to highlight your text and change the color. 11. Underline. You use it to underline your text. 12. Italics. You use it to make your text italics. 13. Bold. You use it to make your text bold. Rapid move. Type the text given below. Save the document. Search for the word highly in the Word document and replace it with extremely. Then search for the word more mild and change them to milder. Apply different formatting styles using the mini toolbar. Climate. India is such a large country that it has a huge range of climates and weather, varying from snow-capped mountains in the north to deserts and rainforests in the south. The Indian climate is significantly influenced by factors that occur at a large scale. The Himalayan mountains prevent cold air from blowing down from Central Asia, while the Thar Desert warms the surrounding area. Finally, the monsoon, a large period of rain, is highly important for India's economic climate. The Tropic of Cancer passes directly through the country, leading to a highly tropical climate, but has variations between north and south. Summer temperatures reach up to 40 degrees Celsius, while winters generally average between 10 and 20 degrees Celsius. Coastal temperatures are generally more mild than those inland due to the sea breezes that blow through the oceans. All of these factors have made India a country which has 4 main climates: tropical wet, tropical dry, subtropical humid, and mountainous. Styles. Style can be defined as a combination of font style, color, and size predefined by the programmer of the user. The style can be applied to any text in your document. You can use these styles to quickly change the layout of text in your document. By default, all the text that you type in a Word document appears in normal style. There are many more built-in styles that you can use to format your text. Word 2016 also lets you create and edit your own styles. Word has two types of built-in styles. They are character style. A built-in character style is used to format the text within a paragraph. The elements that can be styled are font name, font size, font color, text emphasis, attributes, bold, underline and italics, borders and shading, etc. Paragraph style. A built-in paragraph style is used to format the appearance of a paragraph. The elements that can be styled are alignment, tab stops, line spacing, borders and shading, etc. You can also add character style in paragraph style. Applying built-in styles to the text. Step 1. To apply a built-in style, select the text to be formatted or place the cursor at the beginning of the line. Step 2. In the Home tab, Styles group, click the More drop-down arrow. Step 3. Select the desired built-in style from the drop-down menu. Step 4. The text will appear in the selected style, or click on the dialog box launcher in the Styles group. A Styles task pane appears. Choose the built-in style you want to use for your text. Creating a new style. Step 1. Click on the dialog box launcher in the Styles group. Step 2. The Styles task pane will appear. Select the New Style button, A+, at the bottom of the task pane. Step 3. A Create New Style from Formatting dialog box appears. Keyboard shortcut. The keyboard shortcut to open the Quick Styles task pane is Alt plus Control plus Shift plus S. Step 4. Enter a name for the style in the name box. Choose the text formatting you want for your text. Click OK. Step 5. Click on the New Documents based on this template radio button if you want this style to be available in all the documents you create. If you want the style to appear only in the document you are working on, click on Only in this document radio button. Step 6. Click OK button. The new style appears in the styles list. To modify a style. Step 1. In the Styles group on the Home tab, right-click the style you want to change and select Modify from the drop-down menu. Step 2. A dialog box will appear. Make the formatting changes such as font style, size, and color. If you want, you can also change the name of the style. Click OK to save your changes. Step 3. The style will be modified. Text summary. All the application programs have some fixed settings that are automatically selected by the programmer, known as default settings. Page formatting means arranging the layout of a page to make it visually more attractive. Margin can be defined as the blank space between written or printed matter and all the four edges of a page. Margins can also be set using the ruler bars. Page orientation in the direction in which the text or image on a page is printed. You can change the page orientation from the Page Setup dialog box. You can also change the page orientation of a part of the document. There are many standard paper sizes available in Word. The default size is letter. You can change the page size from the Page Setup dialog box. A page breaks means editing a page manually. You can lay out some or all the text in your document in columns. Find command in used to search for a word in a document. Replace command is used to replace a specific word or text in a document. Mini toolbar is a small context toolbar which contains the commonly used text editing tools in the ribbon. Style can be defined as a combination of font style, color, and size predefined by the programmer or the user. Styles can be applied to any text in your document to quickly change the layout of text. A built-in character style is used to format the text within a paragraph. A built-in paragraph style is used to format the appearance of a paragraph.